Hi guys, today we continue to learn all the strategies and tricks, how we can able to use a calculator to solve this EmSAT and other standardized examination. Our focus today is looking at complex or imaginary expressions. So first of all, let's learn how to use a calculator. Before you can get the I which stands for the imaginary number, you need to go to the mode and change it to the complex, which is option 2. That's the first thing that we have to do. Now let's go ahead and simplify the expression. We pick our parentheses 2 plus 2i, close it, 2 minus 2i. And boom, you're done. Got your 8. Let's see how we can do this one without the calculator. This one you could see that it's difference of 2 squares. So there's a lot of ways that we could do this, but I'm going to do step by step. So you take this 2 and then you multiply it against this. So 2 times 2 minus 2i plus, and then you take this 2 and you multiply against this one. So you're distributing or you're applying the FOIL. 2i times the same 2 minus 2i. So 2 times 2 give us 4. 2 times negative 2i will give us negative 4i. We are done with this. Here we are on here. 2i times 2 is going to give us 4i. And then 2i times negative 2i is going to give us negative 4i. I is I squared. You realize that here is a like term, but they are opposite. So they will cross out to become 0. Then minus 4. By I squared, you have to know that I squared is equals to negative 1. So know this. So here negative 1. So 4, negative 4 times negative 1 will be plus. And that's where the 8 is coming. And as you do more, you could understand that anytime there are difference of 2 squared, this and this will go away. So all that you have to do was to multiply this. Okay, our next one, we have already done the multiplication. Now we're going to do addition and subtraction. All this question come in an EmSAT. It comes in pretty almost all the exams, SAT, GCS, WASIC, the India exams, everywhere. So this is pretty good for everybody. Remember now the calculator is already in complex numbers, so you're not going to change it. So let's pick our bracket or parentheses. So 5 plus 7i, close it, plus parentheses, negative 2 plus 6i, close it. Boom, it give you the answer. So 3 plus 13i. Let's do the next one with the calculator. Let's do the next expression with the calculator. So we pick parentheses 6i minus negative 3i. Close it. Boom, and that gives you 9i. So this one also give us 9i from the calculator. We can do it without the calculator. So here all that we have to do is just remove the parentheses. You're not just going to erase the parentheses. You have to apply mathematical ideas. So here 1 times any number is going to be the same. So 5 plus 7i. Here it's like positive 1 multiply, and it's not going to change anything. So here we're going to get negative 2 plus 6i. We combine like terms. This and that are like terms. This and this are like terms. So 5 minus 2 will give us 3. And then from there. And then positive 7 plus 6 is going to give us 13. And it's I. And that's where we got it from the calculator. Here, all that you're going to do is just remove the parentheses. 1 times any number is going to be the same number. So 6i. Negative 1 times negative 3i is going to be positive 3i. It's only 2 like terms, and then you combine, you get 9i. And that's what we got from the calculator. Alright. So with this expression, the calculator can also do this one easily. But you have to know from what we have been doing, we said that I squared is equals to negative 1. If you want to undo the I squared, you take square root here and you take a square root here. And immediately you do that, you will get I is equals to negative square root of 1. From here, you know that anytime we have a square root of negative, what is popping up is I. I'm going to show you all, but with this, we are going to pick our calculator and we are going to do square root of square root of 300, and that will help us to get our answer. So let's pick the calculator. So let's try the first one. Square root of negative 300. You see that the calculator will... Okay, so the calculator gave us the answer right away. I thought you're going to be running into trouble, but it gave us the answer. All that you have to know is that this I is not part of the square root, so you can move it here to become this one, which is 10I root of 3. So let's use it to simplify complex number fraction, which is complicated, but the calculator can do it right away. So we pick bar 1 plus 2I divided by 2 minus 3. And boom, it gives us the answer right away, which is negative 4 over 13 plus 7I over 13. And if it wasn't a calculator, it's going to take us long because you have to do rationalization and all that. So check the channel. I have done a lot on this topic. So check the channel for that. Thank you for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.